bought boxes of Lucky Charms in B&M. 2 of them, like the big size boxes. And they had like Spiderman decals on it. There was like a bunch of them. And I got Prowler, which is on there. The second drawer, the middle drawer on the front of it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But I bought it and I saw them on the back. There's like Spider-Man, there's Miles and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I really want Gwen. And I got that one and I was like, I bet the other one's going to be another Prowler. But no, it was Gwen. And I was like, yay.
Sick.
So I'm going to put that on the back of the MacBook, I think. I really want stickers on the back of it, but I've never found anything that is like interesting to put on there. And it's like, man, if I put it on there, it's like, it's going to be on here now.
Right, okay.
Like, if I peel it off, it might leave some shit or whatever
Residue
like that, you know? And like seeing Ben's on Giant Bomb, where he's got just like loads of stickers all over it. It's like some of them look cool, but like others I wouldn't put on there, you know? But like it looks cool where it's like has stuff on them.
It's like personalised.
Yeah. And I was like, man, I really like Spider-Gwen, so it'd be really cool to have a sticker of that on there. So hopefully that won't look like garbage on the back of it. And,
no.
I'll try and find some other stuff.
Yeah.
Not like overdo it, but just have some cool things on there.
Yeah.
It's really hard to like get some good looking stickers.
Or at least, yeah.
I found a load of them and I put them on the drawers over there. But like, that's a PUBG one and whatever data disc ones I get when I buy vinyls. But nothing super spectacular, you know?
And I really like the ones that I like see through and then it's just like the image rather than like...
Yeah, like that's what that Gwen one is.
Yeah, rather than just like a white background with the sticker on it.
Yeah.
It just,
So I don't know, like it's not like you go out and buy stickers.
Yeah.
Especially for like stuff I'm interested in, like unless I bought a comic and it had something in it, but I don't know. It's weird. Because like it depends on your interests too. It's like I can't, like, my interest in Assassin's Creed has kind of gone a bit weird recently, where my mum was talking about like an Assassin's Creed, was it mug or wallet or something?
Right.
And I was like, if I have a wallet, it's going to be like with me for a good few years. And it's like I don't know where that is or where that series is going to be in like 5 years or something. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's like my interest in it has gone down. I'm not like as hyped on it as I was before, but
depends how cool something looks though. So like, for example, my wallet at the minute is Hearthstone. It's literally a Hearthstone pack.
That's right. It looks cool.
It's really cool.
But what is your interest in Hearthstone now?
I can't give a fuck about Hearthstone. Like, I don't know, it's fun, it's okay. It's like, when I got into it, I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool. But then realising how much time you have to put in to be a free-to-play player was just like, I'm not going to get like any good cards. It's going to take too long. It's not worth the grind. I'm not having as much fun with it.
Yeah.
But the wallet is still really cool. Like, I don't regret getting it, even though I don't care about Hearthstone now. Because like, it's cool. It looks cool. It's like a little Hearthstone pack.
Yeah.
It's rad. But if it was just, for example, like a wallet that had like the Assassin's Creed logo on it, something simple like that, then over time, if like your interest does go in the series, and then you pull out your wallet and you're like, it's only got like the logos. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I can get that.
So it kind of applies to stickers as well. So I'm not really sure what I would really want to put on the back of it. So it's kind
you need Metal Gear art.
I guess, but like, you know, the last product that came out for Metal Gear is something that I want to forget. So
it can be older.
I guess. Like if people have got tattoos of like the old Foxhound logo, that's still kind of cool.
Yeah. Foxhound's awesome.
But I don't know. Like my wallet is a Professor Layton wallet that came with like a pre-order for one of the earlier 3DS games.
That's cool.
Like from Game. And so I got one of those from it. And I've been using that for, about 10 years maybe?
Jeez.
Or like whenever, well, what was the 3DS? No, it would have been 2011 the 3DS came out or something like that, when in 2010.
Yeah.
Sometime. So, but yeah, like sort of 6-7 years or so maybe.
Damn.
So that's kind of cool.
That's nuts.
And it's not like dying yet. Like Sean got a new wallet for Christmas, and that was because his Marvel one is just...
It's in pieces, yeah. He showed me.
He opens it up and coins fall out.
Yeah, it does the opposite of what a wallet is supposed to do. It's kind of bad.
Yeah.
But he's got a new one now, so that's cool.
Anyway, you know what I am interested in?
Wallets, apparently.
I was just going to say video games.
Wallets are cool too.
Well, yeah.
Welcome to a round of Wallets podcast.
Yeah. Welcome to the big wallet cast.
Yeah.
I'm Sam. I'm here with Darian.
Hey yo.
We're talking about wallets and stickers, stickcast.
Do you think this exists?
What?
Two guys who just really, doesn't have to be guys actually, just two people who are really into wallets and they made a podcast.
I mean, what if it's one of those I bet there was a Vine account that reviewed wallets.
Why a Vine?
Because it was 6 seconds, you know.
Okay.
6 second reviews of wallets.
Of wallets.
Yeah.
There are definitely people out there who collect wallets. I don't doubt that. People collect everything.
Do you think they collect the wallets, put a 5 or 10 or something in them, and then put them on a shelf somewhere, and just so they know there's imagine you had a big wall of wallets, because you were a big collector, but you put some money in it, because then just think how many wallets you've got there, and you've saved up that amount of money.
How long would I have been collecting them for?
5 years, but you've got a big collection, and there's a tenner in each one.
I'd be pissed.
You got a few hundred.
I'd be upset.
What?
Do you know why? Because the £10.
You just use it as a savings.
Because the £10 notes have changed now. So my money would be worth fuck all. Same as the pound coins as well.
Wait.
£20 notes haven't changed at all.
Yeah, but you're not going to put £20
Yeah,
note
I know. In each one, I'd have to be.
You're not going to have a £20
note. Dude, no, this is poor life here, right? I swear to God, I've never had a £50 note.
I have at one point. They're gigantic.
Yeah, I know, but why? Who has £50 notes?
I can't remember why I would have had one. It's probably something that around my birthday or Christmas time or something my gran would have given me.
Okay, as because
it's happy birthday, here's one note, but it's £50,
and it's this adds
something, you know.
This makes it extra special.
It's not you go to a cash point, you take out £200, it's going to be in 20s, and 10s, maybe 5s if it wants to be a
Who
dick.
has these £50 notes? Where do you get them from?
Yeah.
You don't see anyone go shopping at Morrison's or something and just whap, bill comes to £100 and they just whap out 250s.
Yeah.
It feels American.
They're paying for something so much with 2 notes.
Yeah. It feels American.
Although it's pulling a newspaper out your wallet.
It is really big.
Just all folded up. Just yeah. Just think about it. In America, they have $100 bills. It's one note that is $100. That's one note that is 87 quid or something. 80 odd quid.
America's rich. You see those houses. They're
yeah, but there's also
gigantic.
A lot of ghettos and stuff.
Yeah, but
or whatever. I don't know.
God.
Yeah, they've also got $1 bills, which are good in strip clubs. But what else are you really going to use them in?
That's a good point.
I suppose they got can machines and stuff that take notes and dollars.
But they have coins as well. But that's for less than £1 or dollar, right?
I mean, yeah, a dollar would still be 60 pence or whatever, 80. I don't know currency conversion. Hang on, let's have a look. How much is $1 in pounds?
It's 87. Oh.
It's 79 pence.
God damn it.
So yeah, that'd be $100 is 79 pounds.
Yeah, I don't like the conversion rate. It sucks. Because we over here in the UK get dicked a bunch with prices. It'll be $60 on release, but £60 here. So it's more expensive for us. Yeah,
they're digital games are they're $60 in store and £60 on or $60 on PSN.
Yeah.
But over here you can go to I was going to say Tesco, but they're multimedia ranges come down.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you go to I was also going to say HMV. You got a game.
Okay.
They're notorious for being assholes. No, wait, I was supposed to be positive about physical stuff. Man, we don't have many retail places that sell games.
We have.
You go on Amazon, right? And you can get new games for 45-ish or so.
47. Let's call it 47.
You can usually go, $46.99. You can usually see them on Amazon for or new games, and they go down. They waver between 40 and 45 and stuff as well. But if you go on PSN, most a majority of new releases are
60.
Well,
55.
$54.99.
Yeah.
which is a bummer. Like, I think Red Dead was 60, and so was Call of Duty, because Activision, like, you know,
Yeah.
It sucks, but they can actually get away with like charging that much for it, you know.
Yeah. And I don't want to be one to be like, oh, games aren't worth that. You know, it's expensive to make video games. There's a lot that comes with it. Price, you know, I'm not going to pretend I know pricing at all, but it just sucks seeing a game that's like $60 and then £60 here, and knowing it's like, oh wait, damn, we could have had that for like 52.
It's like when the iTunes store changed. And it's the same case with Green Man Gaming. They did a thing last Friday, which was like a random game from this like giant list of games for like 99 cents euros, 99 cents American, or 99p. And I was like, why are we paying like £1, like $1.50 or whatever it is for this thing where it's like, oh, it's 99 your currency, but it's like, yeah, we're paying way more. Which sucks. That's why I still got to redeem that code as well. I bought something. I can't remember what it was, but it seems neat. I don't know.
That's why PayPal's cool. It does like a lot of conversions and the more stuff.
A lot of places you just can't use it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Honestly, like, there's no escaping it. Even if you want to buy like something physical from America, and like ignore shipping costs now. Let's just say you get away with paying like not too much for shipping. If I buy something physical for a cheaper price in America, by the time it comes to me, I'll get dicked by customs anyway.
I bought the The Witcher soundtrack on vinyl from America, and it was like $35 or so, with like really cheap postage, which was kind of cool. But then when it arrived at the door, we had to pay cash for like what the customs was, and that was like sort of 20. Basically, that soundtrack almost cost me like £100 for like everything involved. Which I'm all right with, I guess, because it's a really good soundtrack.
I don't know.
But it was also the only place I could get it. I couldn't get it over here. So that I'm okay with.
I bought an anime shirt for Jen.
You deserve to be hit with customs. Wait, what anime was it?
3.
Oh, okay, that's not Dragon Ball, so fuck
No. But like, and don't get me wrong, like, it was a present for her. I didn't mind as much, but I did mind the fact that the shirt was like $25, shipping was $20, and I was like, all right, fine. You know, it's a really cool shirt. You can't get it anywhere else. I know she'll love it. And then I got hit with customs, and I ended up paying like £65 total for a $25 shirt, and I was pissed. Man, that sucks. I was pissed.
Yeah.
Not like, you know, I was happy, like, and she did really like the shirt, and that's totally fine. I was just pissed with America at that point. America and customs. It's your fault. Yeah. It was around that time as well, so yeah, thanks, Obama.
It probably was him,
yeah.
You wouldn't be better off.
The glory days.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, God.
I bought some stuff from, like, France. I bought my, my 3DS... My new Nintendo 3DS from France.
Right.
Because it was like 30 or 40 quid cheaper. And, and that was okay. It took a little bit longer to get here because they didn't post out until like sort of around the time of release.
Yeah.
So by the time it ended, I think it went like from France to another place in France to Germany to England to me. And it was sort of like it went to more countries than I had at that time. But yeah, that was kind of cool. I like getting things cheaper elsewhere.
Yeah, I'll usually I'll wait longer.
As long as it's not a pain in the arse to buy from, you know.
Yeah.
Like for my American PSN account, I buy. So I go to Amazon.com. Right. I top up the gift card with my credit card, because then it's like you do $60 and then you pay 40 whatever. And then I use that $60 to buy $60 worth of PSN credit.
Right.
Because you can't use a UK credit card to buy digital goods. But it's like, as long as I've got an American address registered on there, I've got some random place in Salt Lake City linked to like one of my other cards that I don't use on there. But it's because it checks the address, and it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. So I do that, and then I redeem the codes on there. And like I got another website for like the eShop and stuff like that, which is cool. With the Xbox, it's so easy because you just change the region you buy with like your credit card or whatever. It really doesn't give a shit. But my credit card works on my South African account that I got on my Switch.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got a South African account.
Because like everything is in, well, I suppose depending on what account you pay it on, it like matches the language anyway. But I can use my credit card on there, and like I bought, was it Mark of the Ninja? I think was £16 on the UK store, but I got it for like around a tenner.
That's cool.
You know, and like stuff like big retail releases, like when Valkyria Chronicles came out, it was 45 on the UK store, but it was sort of like 37 or so on the South African one.
It's just worth it at that point.
And like I use my credit card and it's like, oh, non-pound sterling transaction fee is like a couple of pence.
Yeah.
But so I'm still getting it for way cheaper. But I still played stuff on the PC instead of the Switch when it comes to what I've been playing recently.
Wow.
Because I was going to buy Gris on Switch, because it's only on Switch and PC at the moment.
Right.
And then I realised I'd got it on PC. So I hooked my PC up to the big TV, and it's still hooked up to it because I want to actually like get through some stuff.
Yeah.
That and Sean took my other TV away, which the PC was originally on. He's got that 4K TV in Cardiff now.
Oh yeah, that's changed.
So I took the TV that was sitting down there for
about a year.
Yeah. And man, like...
You have desk space now.
Having a really small... Yeah, but it's like way small. I know that's like a 32-inch or whatever TV.
Yeah.
But it's like... Also super blurry. It's supposed to be 1080, but... I don't know, hooking a TV up to it. It's not a monitor, is it?
Oh,
it's still
right,
still
yeah.
TV.
Okay, yeah.
So I might actually look for a monitor at some point, like a good one. Because I've had a TV hooked up to my computer for ages. And I think it's about time I actually went and got a proper thing, you know. So
you'll it's like quality of life type thing. You'll be a lot happier using like a monitor. It'll be super sharp.
Yeah, I think I'll feel better about using mouse and keyboard games and stuff too.
Yeah.
Up on my desk, but yeah. So I hooked that up to the TV, booted up Gris, and played through that in one sitting. That is one of the 3 sets of credits that I've seen this year already. I should also preface that this is going up on the 8th.
Yes.
We're recording on the 6th. I played Gris yesterday, which was the 5th, and I'd have already seen 3 sets of credits, which I'm pretty hyped about.
But are they games that like Gris is one?
So Gris I finished in one sitting.
Yeah.
I played through that. I knew it was like, well, I went on to How Long to Beat, and it said it was 3.5 hours. It was around that, maybe a little bit longer than I played it for. I'd already listened to the soundtrack a whole bunch because like I was trying to sort out my Game of the Year stuff, and best soundtrack is one of my categories. And like man, there was some really good music last year, and I'd heard things about Gris after watching that initial trailer a few months ago.
Yeah.
And being pretty excited about it. I just never got around to playing the actual game. So I'd kind of fallen in love with the soundtrack quite a bit, and it kind of enhanced my experience because I knew a lot of the music as I was playing through it, and like I didn't realise sort of what type of game it was, but it is like a puzzle platformer that looks incredible, and like towards the end of that game, it almost had me again, like emotionally wise.
Okay.
Like I felt myself nearly tearing up at like the end of that game, not because like a character died or it's a super emotional kind of thing. It's just kind of like the beauty of everything and like the wrap up. It was like, man, this is really good, and it like you should definitely check it out. And it's also one that you can do in
like one sitting.
In one sitting.
Yeah.
It felt like it could have been a little bit shorter, like somewhere between itself and Journey, because Journey's like an hour and a half, you know.
Yeah.
Like somewhere between those two would have been a real nice fit, but there's technically only like 4 stages, and each of them introduce new mechanics per stage, and
Brothers was about that length.
That was about 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
That felt like it didn't overstay its welcome.
No.
Really. That changed up environments quite a bit as well. But yeah, like after the end of every stage, you kind of introduce new colours to it. It's like all black and white, and then you do red, and then you go through a bunch of like sandy levels, and then you introduce green, it's all foresty and that sort of thing. And eventually it's just all nice, pretty colours everywhere, and you're doing like, man, yeah, it's really cool. Definitely one to like not skip out on. I tweeted out a bunch of GIFs and stuff of it earlier. But yeah, super enjoyed that. I also finished the first DLC for Spiderman. So I get that like I started that last year.
Yeah.
And I guess technically it's only like 2 hours maybe.
Yeah.
But I finished that this year, and that had the entirety of the game's credits again, so I counted that as finishing something. I'm keeping a list like you did last year of stuff I finished in 2019 now. But I did put brackets started in 2018 on it.
Yeah.
Just so I know what I'd done. But yeah, I finished that. That was cool. That ended with A to be continued. So I think this City That Never Sleeps trio of DLCs is an ongoing story.
Okay, that's
so
cool.
It does feel, if you add all of them together, you're probably looking at around 10 hours of DLC maybe.
That's not bad.
So I started the second one because you just kind of roll into it. And it feels more like a Spider-Man sort of 1.5 with the same city.
Right.
So like I said before, you load into your own instance and then you'll like fill in, once you do a couple of missions, you'll unlock side missions and collectibles and stuff throughout the map like you do in the first one. So, but yeah, I'll keep chipping away at that. The story seems cool. They're introducing new characters that weren't in the main game, but that are still in the big Spider-Verse of stuff, really. And God of War was the other one that I finished. So that was another brackets started in 2018. But technically I'd only sat down with that game about 5 times or so.
Yeah, so my criteria when I make these lists are usually just like, if I've played a majority of it that year, then I'll count it. So even if it's like half, I think that's okay. So if like you did like, I mean obviously it doesn't matter, but like if you did like over half or half of it in like 2019, then I'm like, yeah, I fully did this in 2019 type thing.
Mine's more like, here's the credits I've seen, and I'll note whether I've started them in last year or not.
Right, okay.
So, in terms of God of War, I finished it on January 1st.
Right.
So, like, when I woke up on New Year's Day, I played that, and then it was about... It was most of the day, really. So, probably looking around, like, 7 or 8 hours or so. But, like, that was less of the game than I played last year. But yeah, I finished that. That has some real cool set pieces towards the end. Some reveals that are clearly leading up to a sequel. Nice. And there's an after credits, well, sort of after credits scene. Like when you do it, it does a really cool, like, you're walking out of this place and these credits are overlaying the screen as you're walking along. Okay. And then you just sort of like, those credits stop. And it's like, so what should we do now? It's like, well, we could still do all this other shit in the world because it's sort of open world. It's like, oh, okay. And then it just ends. So I was like, oh, all right, well, it just kind of rolls into that then. There's no proper credits or anything like that. So I saved it there. I was like, cool, all right, I finished this. And then I was talking to Kieran the following day. And he was like, oh, did you go home and sleep? I was like, no. He was like, oh, you should do that because there's a cutscene then.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, okay, so I haven't seen the actual credits because I was talking to him. I was like, oh, shame you don't really see something. And then he said that, and I was like, oh, okay. So you do that, and then stuff happens, and then you have a little cutscene, which is absolutely a sequel.
Right. Cool.
But then you have the proper scrolling credits, and I was like, right, okay, now I've finished God of War.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I think I have mixed feelings about the combat in that game. Like when you've got super easy dudes, which are like clearly the cannon fodder and like really easy to kill, then it feels really good, like taking them out and you feel really strong. But then when you go one-on-one against like clearly an optional boss,
right,
and like they destroy you and you're like, why aren't I dodging? Why aren't I rolling out the way? Or like, why does my shield not work? It can get real frustrating. So like, when I finished the game, as in like I didn't go back and have the actual proper credits, I thought like, I don't know if I like the combat in this. There were times where it felt really satisfying, but like overall, I just don't think I was good at it. But after the scene that happened at the end, I was like, fuck yeah, this game. I was like, that might have redeemed it, actually. I think maybe this game was actually incredible. Yeah. So my game of the year is going to be real tough. I think I thought I was on a clear winner, but I'm super glad I played Gree before that because that's going to have to be added to the list in order to cut down it. Which makes me really want to play some of the other ones that I've missed. I think I need to play way more of Moss. Like, I should finish that, really. Like, I want to give games a fair shot. Like, we talked before about, like, not playing Dragon Quest for 5 hours because that's nothing compared to, you know...
Right,
it's not a good representation of what the actual game is.
Yeah.
But, like, Moss, I really want to play through. There are a few on there that I'm probably just going to have to leave off. Like, Dragon Quest is probably one of them. I'm not going to finish that by the time I am able to do a Game of the Year list.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to finish it.
Yeah, but I'm also... I don't feel right playing even 20 hours or so because it's a gigantic JRPG. And now that I'm really forcing myself to try and play as few games as possible, or at least focus on one.
Yeah.
Like playing God of War when it came out, leaving it for like 7 months, and then playing it again, I like was not good at the combat and had no idea what I was doing and that sort of thing. If I play Persona now, Persona 5, I'm going to be fucked.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played that since it came out, and that was like 2 years ago now, almost.
Over.
So either I started again or I eased myself into it. But, yeah, like when I played God of War on the first, like I tried to play it around, like I tried to only play that one and not think about other games. And that sort of helped me out. So I want to, like, if I start Dragon Quest, I want to focus on it. And that means not playing, like, a bunch of other shit. Thankfully, my VR is set up because I'd been playing more Astrobot.
Yep. Mentioned that the other night.
Well, I said goodnight to you about 11:30.
Yeah, 11:30, midnight-ish.
Also,
yeah.
And then I went to bed about 2:45 because I was playing Astrobot. I'm on the second world now. Tell you what, like, going through those levels and realising you've missed one of the little robots that you have to collect throughout it is a bummer, because you load out, you do all the, like, here's the coins you got, here's all the other stuff and whatever. But then, like, you have to go back into it, load into it again, and then start going, like, if you hear them around, because they're, like, screaming, help me!
Yeah.
And you look around and you can't see them, and then you move forward a little bit, but then, like, because the camera doesn't go back, you have to, like, turn around and see. With, like, I've done one of the, well, I had one earlier which, like, I was at the very end of the level, I could hear him help me, but, like, I couldn't see him anywhere, so I just finished the level. But, like, one of the early ones, which is the only other level that I've got 7 out of the 8 robots on, he, I don't know where he is, and I can't hear them either. So I, like, really have no idea. And I don't really want to... I've done the level, like, 4 times, and I have no idea where he is. Little robot bugger.
Okay.
So that kind of sucks. But, man, like, I've got new... It's cool because it makes your DualShock controller, like, you can see it in the world in front of you as you're, like, holding it.
Yeah.
And the little sticks move and, like, the buttons and whatever, like, you see them press in and things. Well, the touchpad is used to, like, you get, like, equipment or upgrades or something in the actual levels. Like, you get the little bot to, like, smash a box, and then it, like, puts a little grapple hook on there.
Right.
And there's these little hooks around, and you, like, swipe up on the touchpad, and then it hooks onto it. And you can get little Astrobot to jump onto it, and then you, like, tight ropes it as you're, like, moving it, and you can flick it up to make him bounce. And one of the other ones I had on the second world is, like, this water cannon. You hold it down, and then you kind of, like, flood your way, just like shoot water, like a water hose or something, onto flowers and bad guys and stuff, and you, like, drain or, like, spray it all on a little Astrobot, and you see him, like, splashing the water away. It looks super cool. You'll have to check it out. I know it's a long game, but it's probably something that you should play. And I still feel the way that people were talking about, like, how good it feels as, like, a brand new, well, newish platformer. I'm glad they, like, went through with it, really. It's like the Captain Toad thing that we talked about before.
Yeah.
I'm still really enjoying it. I've defeated a boss now, and that was cool because sense of scale is this giant mechanical monkey on top of this building, and, like, that looked really cool. There was this one that was on a beach that you go underwater with, and you see coral reefs and giant, like, eels and stuff and dolphins, and it looks really nice. yeah, I would like to play more of that, so I give that a fair shot too.
It's very nice hearing and seeing that there are more and more games that are super polished for VR. I think polish is the best term to say.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of like Sony are really backing it, and like they should, I guess, because it's like their thing. But like I've seen the PC VR scene sort of not disappear, but it's definitely gone. Like you don't see as much stuff coming out for it now, and a lot of that stuff was in early access too before.
Yeah, VR.
And a lot of it was garbage.
Yeah.
So it's good to see Sony putting like out some actually really good VR games.
I think getting Beat Saber was like just such a smart move, because out of like the PC gaming scene, Beat Saber was obviously like the highest anticipated stuff. People love that shit. So for Sony to like be able to get that on their system now, it's kind of like PlayStation VR seems to be the better way to go, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best headset out of the three big ones that you think about. Like the others are like higher resolution screens and everything. But I mean, if the software's not there, then what's the point, really?
Yeah, exactly.
Like it does go both ways as well. Like Moss has come out on PC, or at least like got an update to use the VR headset, the Vive and the Oculus Rift, and like a couple of other PS4 VR games have come out on PC now too. Like Thumper came out, or Rez as well. That came to PC with VR support now and stuff. But yeah, like the fact that I've got a PSVR and like there's a real load of VR games on the store, which often hit in the sales as well.
Yeah,
which is really nice. There's a couple on there that I still want to try, but like 15 to 20 quid is still way too much. And it depends if like they're long or like I feel like they're worth the money.
Yeah, the problem with like VR games is you've got the... I don't like calling it this type of thing, but you've definitely got to put research into what you want to buy, because like you could essentially be paying like £20 for a tech demo, or like for a little niche thing. When you play it, you're like, oh, this has a cool feature, but this is like an hour of content here, because it's like it's like it's showing off this, it's a cool thing, rather than it being like a fully fledged thing you get to play,
I guess,
put time into.
But I mean, that's no different from saying like when Journey came out and that was $20, but then like that's like an hour and a half. You know, if it's a really good hour and a half, then you'll feel okay.
Okay, yeah.
If there's something that like sit down in VR for an hour, 2 hours or something, and it can blow me away, like I wouldn't feel too bad about spending 20 quid on it.
Maybe I should specify. So, for example, you know, God, one of the first things you had on like VR, you know, the thing where like you're in the underwater thing and then you go down and you look around. Yeah. It's like, that's cool. Imagine just an entire game of that, right? But that was the game. I was like, maybe, I don't know, 5 levels, and I was like, you don't actually do anything. It's more of like, okay, this is VR.
It'd just be 5 vignettes, wouldn't it?
Yeah, right? And that's 20 quid. Like, to me, that's more like something you definitely wait to come down, because whether, you know, going down seeing like different animals or whatever, you know, under sea could be, it's a really cool experience, and having 5 different ones is cool. At the same time, I wouldn't want to pay like 20 quid for that, especially when there's something like Astrobot out, you know?
Yeah, but like that's something that you bust out when it's like Thanksgiving or something, you know? It's like you've got family or friends over, it's like, hey, check this thing out. It's like you'll get your money's worth by like showing a bunch of other people. That's like a demo for demonstrating VR to other people.
I think Job Simulator did a really good job.
Plus it would have trophies, so that'd be kind of cool.
That's true. Yeah, trophies.
Get a platinum trophy for just sitting there.
Yep.
Getting attacked by a shark. Just put the headset on the floor. Yeah, I don't know. It is super weird with like demos and whatever else.
Yeah, but it's cool. VR is cool, and glad it's being supported, and it's not just, it's here to stay, I think.
Yeah, I think it's probably got more of a lifespan than like, say, I don't know, Vita. Vita means life.
RIP.
The PlayStation Vita,
Yikes.
but with a capital V and a capital R. Because Vitar.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going there.
A Vitar. What have you been playing?
Oh,
I think that's it for me, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have I been playing? So a little bit, and I mean a little bit because I just haven't got around to doing it fully. But I played a little bit of Fire Emblem Awakening.
Oh yeah.
Super glad to have like got back into that. I had a like nice talk with Sean in terms of like the systems and stuff.
Okay.
And like combat and like because it's the first time I've ever tried out a Fire Emblem game, and now that I kind of understand the battle system a little bit more, I understand pairing a lot more and how it works. I'm having way more fun with the game, like way more fun, because joining two people together is really fucking strong, and there's a lot of benefit to it as well. It seems broken, like it seems really strong basically.
Yeah.
And like battles are actually a lot more fun now because it's like you pair someone with someone like tanky, but they both kind of get XP, and the tanky guys are actually quite strong as well, and it's like you're leveling up all the time, and it's like, okay, I understand the system now. Cutscene, I got to a cutscene the other day that was really cool. I'm just like, you know what, Fire Emblem's cool. I'm looking forward to playing more.
It's a good one to start as well.
Yeah,
to, like, jump
definitely.
Into. How do you feel about it, like being on 3DS?
Bummer.
Switching between your Switch and
if
3DS.
it was on Switch, I would have finished it by now.
Yeah. I feel that way about like a bunch of the 3DS games that I've still got that I want to play. I look at all these ones and it's like, man, I really want to play this, but it's on 3DS and that kind of bums me out.
The Switch was a blessing and a curse. Ever since it's come out, it's a real bummer to go back to the 3DS now. It's like playing a Switch handheld and then moving to the 3DS, and I know they're two different things, but it's a bummer.
I had the problem before the Switch was even out, though. It's like thinking about playing something on my 3DS when I've got a PS4 sitting here with like games I also want to play.
Yeah.
I still pick that over it.
And it's like, unless you're on like the 3DS is perfect for like long flights or long travels.
Stuff we never do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Where it's like, oh, I took my 3DS on the plane. It's like, cool.
It's like,
I'm not going to go on a plane trip just to play my 3DS.
When I go like Comic-Con, right? I'm on Megabus or like a train or whatever for like 5 hours. That's when I'm like, I've made progress in 3DS games.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, you know? Portable consoles are awesome.
Have you ever done that but forgotten the charger?
No, I always remember the charger. That's usually like on top of my list.
Nice, okay.
But what sucks is like playing a portable console in your own home is hard. The Switch isn't, because the Switch just feels like you're playing like a full thing but handheld. It's weird. It's that good, is what I'm trying to come across. Whereas like when you play the 3DS, it feels portable. It is, but it feels, you know, it just doesn't feel as good. So I, like, as you said, like if I'm on my PC or PS4, I'm just like, I know, let's play my 3DS. Like, that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And that's a bummer.
I can see that.
Yeah. Other thing I've been playing though is I've been streaming and playing a lot of Smash. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Smash off stream as well, practicing and stuff. I went to a tournament the other week. That went really well. I did a lot better than I thought I would.
How many people were there?
About 38 to 42.
Okay.
Can't remember.
And what place did you come?
Oh god. Squad Strike, I came 9th.
Okay.
Which is really good. Doubles, I came 4th. Me and a guy, doubles is so much fun. It's so hectic, so crazy. It's cool. And singles, I came joint 9th. So 9th with like 4 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's technically 9, 10, 11, 12, but because 4 of us were knocked out at the same point in the bracket, it's joint 9th.
Okay.
So yeah, I went there expecting to lose everything and only try and win one game, because everyone's improved so much since I finished uni, and like people in Wales are really good at Smash now, and it's awesome. The scene
was it a bunch
is
of people that you've fought before and stuff? Is it from like?
Yeah, a bunch of people. Yeah.
Okay.
And there are some people where like when I was playing back in uni and I played them and like, you know, I was actually beating them, they were fine. And now I've come back and they're literally like top 3 in Wales and like maybe even top 10, top 15 in the UK. So they've grown in skill level and it's great to see. And
oh, cool.
Yes, the tournament was great fun. It was really nice catching up with like the guys I haven't seen in ages as well. And Smash Ultimate is good. It's a lot of fun competitively. It's so much better than Smash 4. If you look at Smash 4 now, the game feels like so slow. It feels so slow. It's weird.
I think it's better than it in pretty much every way.
Yeah.
The only thing good that Smash 4 brought to the table was introducing DLC characters like Cloud and Ryu and all that.
Yeah, Cloud, Bayonetta, Ryu. Yeah, that was awesome.
It introduced those characters. I don't mean like as DLC, I just mean like into the Smash roster.
Yeah.
Because that allowed them to be in a better game.
Yeah, exactly. And it opened up like opportunities and like stuff.
And some of the 3DS levels are actually really fun.
Yeah, they are. They're really cool.
And it's cool to see those in like HD
HD,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Poker Floats though.
I know. It's going to come as DLC, I swear to God. We'll get a new Pokemon character and Pokemon Floats is coming. I don't know who...
I don't think... No, we're not going to have Pokemon characters.
The only reason I believe is only because of Poker Floats. Maybe they will just drop her anyway. Because, for example, they
had free updates for Wii U, didn't they?
Yeah. But I've been playing on stream and I've been mainlining World of Light.
Yeah.
And I'm like 12 to 16 hours in now. World of Light is...
It's long, isn't it?
It's a bummer, dude.
Why?
So, there are moments in some of the parts where they do some really cool things. Now, I won't spoil. But it's like later on in the kind of story, like just adventure, I guess. There are some sections which are like, this is really clever. Yeah. This is really actually cool. But World of Light is... a slog, man. It's just spirit. Everything is a spirit.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
And it's like, you know, Subspace.
Like the actual Smash part about it is those spirit battles.
Yeah.
But the other stuff around it is kind of neat.
And I wish they did 100 times more things with the world map.
Yeah.
Like,
rather than just being able to travel and do some puzzles and stuff.
Yeah. Like, even the puzzles are, like, lacking. Like, I thought there was going to be a lot to do.
They're neat, but there's not much there.
Yeah, that, exactly. Yeah. I thought there were going to be a lot more. There was one section I did last stream, which is, like, quite late on in the game. That area is the best part of the game so far.
Okay.
That was awesome. And then I did one afterwards, and that was actually really cool. They did something different. Yeah. But for the first, like, 10, 11 hours of that game... It's cool travelling around like the whole map and like different characters. I'm still having fun because it's Smash. But, oh my god, at this point, I can't wait to finish it. And as soon as I'm done with it, I get to change the menu music. And that's all I want.
It's such a weird thing to like unlock.
It is, isn't it? It really is.
Do you get to change it to any
track,
music?
Yeah.
So you clearly are aiming for a specific song.
Yeah, of course.
What is it?
Ring Dang Dong. The best song in the game. The best song in the game.
That's that weeaboo shit you sent me, wasn't it?
It's the best song in the game.
God, it sucks.
It's so hype. It's so good. It's so good.
Why not Menu 2?
No, Ring Dang Dong.
Menu from Melee.
I mean, yeah, that's awesome as well. But like, I love the
Dead Cell.
God, I love the main theme to Smash. It's just in everything. It's in every mode, I think.
New Donk City though.
Training theme, yep. There's the theme again, just slightly different. That theme.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I love it. It's awesome, but I need to change it. Ring. I can't remember.
Wong Dong.
I can't remember.
Ring Dong Dell.
Ring Rang Dong, I think.
Dong.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, so World of Light's cool. I'll finish that next time and I can't wait.
Evan should be a character in it.
Evan?
Yeah. From Ni no Kuni 2.
Oh, okay.
Him, Goku. I don't know.
Vegeta.
We should think. If they have two Dragon Ball characters,
yeah, why
such
not?
a bummer.
Why not? Vegeta's the Echo Fighter.
You know, Goku's final smash would be the father-son Kamehameha, though. Think about it, that'd be awesome. Just like do that, and then you have giant laser.
It'd be like the Samus. Awesome. It'd be the same as Samus.
Yeah,
But it'd look cool because it's
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
Like Gohan comes in and that'd be neat.
Do you wanna? So there's been some data mine stuff, and people have found stuff. I don't know if you've heard about it.
No.
Do you want to know?
Is it like something that would be for a character or something?
Yeah, for a character. No, nothing has been confirmed. It's just super speculation. But someone has found some stuff.
Yeah, go on.
With the 1.1 update they did, they have found data in the code.
Yeah.
Of two characters, which is I can't remember the name for the plant. It's like Japanese for plant.
Oh, the piranha plant.
Yeah. The other one is for Joker as well. So there's some coding, and people are like they don't know exactly, but they know like his weight, his movement speed, and stuff.
Right.
So stuff like that's cool.
Okay.
And then there's one other character that's just called Brave. That's the code name for it. Brave. So there's loads of speculations. Some people think potentially Bravery Default something. Some people are saying Brave might translate to something to do with Dragon Quest.
Okay, Dragon Quest is one that's been heavily rumoured.
Yeah, so that might be a thing.
I don't think that's the... I saw a thread about some Dragon Quest characters in it, and like I don't know whether it was based on that or not. I had a quick skim through it, but apparently like that's been going around for a little while.
Maybe.
Like before this update hit.
Yeah. So
like Dragon Quest would make sense, especially if they're tying it into releases. Then Persona 5R coming to Switch is that thing that we'll hear about soon, would make sense. And like the Switch version of Dragon Quest is still coming out, like Dragon Quest 11.
Right, yeah.
That's still coming out sometime this year, so that would make sense for the next...
It makes sense,
second character.
Yeah. So it's interesting.
I'd believe that over Bravely Default.
I believe that over Goku.
Goku's last. Like, you got to save him till last.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, well, they got to think about like so much balance changes for everybody, you know.
So Goku can come in and just
would
be
come
the
in
best.
and destroy them all because he's like, you know, God.
Right? How crap would it be if Goku came in and he was a low tier character? He was actually bad.
Oh, I mean, if he's black-haired Goku, then like, or base Goku, then whatever. He could like go Super Saiyan and do like a supersonic screen clearing thing, flying back and forth.
Kaioken, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I want Goku so bad.
Everybody does.
I know.
Which means he's not going to be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to get fucking Team Trunks or some shit. Another sword dude. Ooh, sweet.
Oh my god.
I'd rather Team Gohan with the bloody Z sword.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I watched a couple more Dragon Ball episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bobbity is dead. He got blown up by Boo.
Yeah, he did.
He finally went pop. That was a bit weird. It was gruesome.
Yeah.
So now Boo's off doing stuff on his own, destroying some shit. And I think maybe in the next episode I'm going to finally see Trunks and Goten fusion. So
are they like failed a bunch?
No, we're just getting started with the training.
Okay.
It was weird. It's like, oh, we're going to do fusion. And about 5 episodes later, we're like, we're going to do fusion.
Okay.
It's like, oh my god. It's supposed to be bloody Kai. It's supposed to like go through this shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It picks up from when
and I think Goku has like half an hour left on Earth. So they really need to sort this shit out.
Yeah.
He showed them the dance. Piccolo wasn't too thrilled about having to demonstrate that.
Piccolo's so pissed at that.
Vegeta's still dead, but he's still showing up in those bloody mid-episode scenes with the earrings. Like, because they use the earrings to fusion. Which are the ones that What's-His-Face has, the Supreme Kai.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know when he gives them or whatever, wherever the hell Vegeta comes back. Like, I don't know at what point, but I know that happens, clearly, but yeah, like, no one has actually fused yet.
Yeah.
Still.
Give it, I think, I don't know, another 5 to 6 episodes, and it's really going to start, because a lot happens now, soon.
Because I'm on season... What is that? Well, I'm on the second part of the final chapters.
How many parts are there?
3.
3. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's...
And they're the length of a season, like 20-odd episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm about halfway through that, maybe, which means I've still got another 40 or 30 or 40 episodes to go. And then I've got the first 4 parts of Super, which is 40-something episodes.
I can't wait to watch Super.
How far is Super set after the other stuff?
I think it's set about a year or 2.
Yeah?
It's not too far along.
With Majin Buu defeated, spoilers,
Oh, what?
Goku's taking on a completely new role as a radish farmer. It doesn't say...
Oh my god, yeah, you
It doesn't say...
I think it's like a year or something because, you know, Trunks and Goten?
Yeah.
They're not much older.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, they're not like grown up or anything.
That's alright.
So, yeah, I think it's like a year.
So yeah, radish farmer Goku.
I can't wait. I'm excited to watch.
Also, I guess that means he somehow gets back onto Earth, which is, I mean, is obvious, I guess, really.
Yeah, just because of like Super came out, I guess. So it's like
Yeah.
spoilers, but not really. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's like obvious stuff.
I just really want to get to the like newer animation stuff.
The newer.
Really.
Well, it's weird.
Just like how nice and sharp and HD it looks.
Yeah,
I assume it's widescreen too, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, if you like slow down frame by frame with some animation in Super, even like the opening few episodes, apparently there's some like really like stuff is just like, whoa, this is bad.
Yeah.
But you don't notice it at all.
Yeah.
It's only if you look at it frame by frame. And honestly, after I think the backlash of that, because people obviously was like, oh my god, this is bad, even though you don't notice it unless you go frame by frame.
Yeah.
As soon as that happened, the animation is so good, especially in like the last few arcs.
Okay.
So good.
Because 5 is out, but I think that was out not that long ago, and it seems to be keeping up a lot better. Than like previous series like the Kai, and the parts that have only just come out over here, which is insane. But I think like Super is still on TV, and I think like in terms of releasing them on home media, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
Because like the first or the 4 seasons of Kai was 4:3 for us. It had like black lines down either side. But America, it was like the weird zoomed in widescreen, so it obviously cut the top and bottom of the episode off, and like you could see it from like where the like it was cropped. It wasn't like stretched or whatever, or like drawn in widescreen, which is what the parts are for us. And like I can definitely tell when like people are standing there, they're supposed to be in the full shot, but you see like the top and bottom of them cut off.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, you can tell this is clearly zoomed in. It's like we're missing a bunch from the top and bottom of it, and it's like strange and kind of lazy.
Yeah.
I would have preferred if they just stuck to the 4:3 format if it was like meant to be that. But like like Super's way more recent than it. So
yeah, Super's so good. I'm really excited to watch the English dub of that because
I'm looking forward to blue hair.
Yeah. Stay sub to my channel for. I can't remember if it's 6 or 12. No, it's 12. Yeah, because I've only got 4 sub badges.
The fuck are you on about?
My Twitch channel.
Oh, right,
sub badge.
Yeah, well, you didn't say that, did you?
No, I know. I was trying to think if it was. If 6
you subscribe to Darian on Twitter, Xandiarr on Twitch,
exactly,
you get
a nice little.
Yeah. What am I?
You're on.
How does it tell? Or
so
how does
it's how many like months? Is it by Prime?
Yeah.
I don't know if Prime carries on over.
I'm pretty sure I did it by Prime last month and I got it.
Oh yeah, no, you get it. So you get the base one, which is the black hair,
right.
And then I don't know if you. I think if you like extend the Prime, if that makes sense. So I think if you resub and it counts as a resub, then it'll count as 2 months.
Okay. Because when I did it yesterday, the day before, whenever it was you were streaming, it said like your subscription will run out in like a week or so, and it said subscribe free, so it was just like basically extending the subscription.
Oh, okay.
So I clicked on that and then it popped up on your stream. Actually, no, I don't think you were streaming actually at that time.
No, right.
I jumped into your stream to give you 69 bits.
Yep.
When you were playing Smash.
Nice.
But I didn't want to see you Smash,
Yeah.
so I was doing it on the bus on the way home.
I
I downloaded the Twitch app so I could do it because I knew you were streaming.
God damn it. It's awesome, though.
Whoever it was in your chat was like, thanks for the bits, bye!
Yeah. Oh, God.
I stuck around enough for you to hear it. Or enough to hear you.
Yeah.
You read what I said and then I closed it off.
Yeah, like, so I think, and if you've, like, as you said, extended there, because your sub hasn't run out, notification won't come up yet. So, you know, as soon as, like, the first month's done, you should have, like, a little tab on top of chat that says, hey, let them know that you have resubbed.
I remember
and
that,
then
yeah.
I'll get the notification and be like, yo, Axlums have resubbed.
Right, because I clicked on that before and it was like, has subscribed for 6 months, and I was like, the fuck you on about, bro?
Yeah.
Wait, I better not have given him like 60 or quid.
Yeah. No.
It was like, no, it was just like telling them that.
Yeah. Yeah, like, so the sub badge is the base one with black hair is the base. So anyone who subscribes gets that.
That makes sense.
3 months is Super Saiyan, and then, which is obviously blonde. And then 6 months is God Super Saiyan, which is
What about red?
that's the red. That's God Super Saiyan.
Is it?
The blue is
Yeah,
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Yeah, but what about Oh, okay. That's
look,
right. No.
it drives me crazy, the wording. It's like,
That's right. The Kaioken's stuff isn't anything, is it? It's just regular Super Saiyan when he does that, or not even.
yeah, he could do Kaioken at
Right,
base.
okay.
Yeah.
He has like a red glow around him, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's Kaioken.
He doesn't
yeah.
go red hair.
He doesn't have red hair, no.
Right, okay. Yeah, on the front of Super, he's got red hair.
Yeah, that's
I think within the first 13 episodes, he goes God. Then
probably.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's Super Saiyan God, and then the blue one is Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
So he goes Super Saiyan whilst already God Super
Yeah.
Saiyan. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's
So in terms of Super Saiyan level, that would be like.
you'll get
Saiyan?
the scope of
Do
things.
they like
they
number
do
them?
they don't number, but they actually do a decent.
Because when Goku was floating in front of Boo and Bobbidi, or Bobbidi Boo, he was explaining, like, he was giving them a history of Super Saiyans, which was like super dumb, but he had to buy trunks from time. And he was going, like, that was the first point on like episode 140 something that we'd actually heard about, like, let's call this one Super Saiyan 2. And they were like, right, cool, finally we're hearing this. It's like when my hair goes super long, and then he, like, before he actually transformed it, it's like, this is Super Saiyan 3, and then he did it, and it was like, whoa.
That's such a good
like, actually,
part, though.
Him explaining the series was actually really nice.
Yeah. That like part where he's like going through them, and he's like, and this is a form that's excelled even further past Super Saiyan 2, and he talks about like Super Saiyan 3 and stuff. That's like, such
Does
a
he
good
do it
moment.
multiple times? Does he go to 3 again? Because I hope it doesn't take as long. Because he can seem to go Super Saiyan really quick now, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Just like that. But man, it took him a long time to get to 3.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping if he does 3 again in the future at any point, then I hope it's like instantaneous or.
It takes like 6 episodes.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. It's great, and Super does actually a really good job of like scaling the power level. So like when he's at that point, it's like that compared to like the bad guy at the time. It's like the power scales. It does it nice. It's not like, you know, he's like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. He's the strongest thing in the planet. Nothing can stop anyone ever. There's like scale why and like reasoning why it excels. So it's cool. It's interesting. Super's great.
Zamasu? Is that cat person?
No. Zamasu's the guy that looks similar to the Supreme Kai.
Is it?
But he's green. Oh wait, no, he's not green.
Because Supreme Kai is kind of grey, right?
Yeah.
Ish?
It's
and green?
He's from Super. Zamasu is.
Alright.
I can't remember the cat.
I'm not sure why I remember.
Oh, are you off about the like? Are you off about Beerus?
That's the one, yeah. That's that Egyptian looking
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure where I pulled that name from though.
Zamasu.
Yeah.
Just from DLC.
Probably.
DLC,
The
yeah.
fighters.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll understand.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, eventually.
Anyway, so that was Smash, and then the other thing I've been playing...
Yeah, that was Smash.
Yeah. And then the only other thing I've been playing, which I played yesterday, was like 4 or 5 hours of Nier.
You said you were going to play it all day.
I woke up really late, and then I had meeting at like 8 until like 10:30.
You woke up at midday
Yeah.
and had a meeting at 8.
Yeah.
How did you only play 4 or 5 hours?
Because I woke up at midday, but then I had food. I didn't.
That is at least 7.5 hours.
I didn't start playing it straight away.
Why?
I started playing it about like 2, 3.
You are cutting a very thin line here, boy.
Hey, I played it a bunch.
You are very near the edge.
Oh my god.
You didn't let me finish. You knew what I was doing.
For God's sake. So I played a bunch of Nier.
Where did you start?
I started... Oh my god.
Just after the boss?
No. Just after I passed... No, just after I visited Pascal's village. So I'd got
you've done all the amusement park stuff.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you would have just versed the boss then, isn't it?
Yeah, technically, I just did that and then walked that really long path.
Yeah, you go there.
Village.
So when you got to the amusement park,
yeah,
did you kill everybody?
At first. When I got to the opening area, I just slaughtered everything. No holds barred. I went nuts. And then I walked on through and a few people killed them. And I walked on through and I was like, hey, this guy's a shop.
Did you kill that family at the top of the stairs?
No, I didn't.
Alright.
So I was like, hey, this guy's a shop. That's weird. Like, why is he... And I killed the guy. But then I went further and I was like, oh, wait, this guy's a shop. And there's like 2 of them and they're not doing anything. And then I went a bit...
hanging around.
I went a bit forward and like some people... like a few of them were like throwing confetti and chilling. I was just like... Am I supposed to kill you? And then I was conflicted because 50% of me was just like, this probably has maybe deep meaning to the story that maybe I'll figure out. But at the same time, XP and like money. But at the same time, how do I feel? These guys are just chilling in an amusement park. So I was conflicted.
I think that's exactly what I did and felt and thought. And I think that's exactly the thing that they were going for.
Yeah, definitely.
So I was super happy when you come out and they all respawned.
Yes, yeah.
I was like, cool, okay, they're back.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to slaughter them all.
Yeah, I thought about doing it again because I was like, is this a good place?
They just come back, it's fine.
I was like, is this a good place to grind? Then it was just like, no. Like, these guys are just chilling. And then...
you have that weird little, like, spinning disc.
Yeah. And then
follow me.
What was cool after that was then you did that area where you're, like, on rails and then you have the boss. That was really cool.
The roller coaster bit is where it clicked for me.
Yeah, that
I was like, fuck yeah, this game.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was
and then you go to Pascal's village, and then there are all these weird-looking bots. Well, yeah, bots. Let's call them bots for now.
They're androids. Machines,
right? Yeah, that's the one. I couldn't think... Yeah, machines. Yeah. Weird-looking machines. They seem to have a little bit of personality. But they're just like...
Pascal's cool.
They're just chill. They're just completely chill. Like, you can attack them as well, I think.
I don't think you can get your swords out in that place.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking of down the bottom.
Not in
the actual thing. No, you can't. Yeah. So, like... God damn it. So, I did that.
Jean-Luc?
No, Jean-Paul. Fucking Jean-Paul. Let me tell you about Jean-Paul. Him and his fetch quests. Son of a bitch.
He's so full of himself as well. He doesn't give a shit.
God damn it. So, like, God, it took me so long because I kept getting distracted by, like, other side quests as well. I didn't have fast travel, and I wish I knew that before.
You were, like, very close to actually unlocking it by the time I told you about it.
I wish I unlocked fast travel and then started doing side quests.
I guess, yeah.
It would have saved me about an hour.
The world's not really that big, and you can run pretty fast. Like,
yeah.
Once you get used to, like, the pathing and stuff through the world, you can generally get through it pretty quick.
Yeah, I am used to it now. But, like, going from Pascal's village, without, because don't forget the shortcut wasn't open yet.
Yeah.
So going from Pascal's village back through the carnival to the desert, sorting out that, going back, and then he's like, go tell them what I think. Going back to the desert.
Yeah, running along that like 2D bit from the village to the amusement park is a bit annoying. You didn't unlock the other route then, did you?
No, because that's when
when story stuff happens, isn't it?
Yeah. So now that's unlocked, so that's easier now.
So you got a big crater in the ground.
Yeah, I wish I knew all that. And then I did a few other side quests. One I was quite happy with, which was I'm terrible with character names. Shit, because she's got a really silly name.
The one I said yesterday, who talked to you about the fast travel stuff.
Yeah,
Jackass.
That's the one. Jackass.
She loves explosives.
Yeah, and she just really. She likes seeing androids fight, and she gets off on it. But she had like,
if you think about it, she's an android too.
Yeah, she had 4 quests in a row that was just like combat ones, and like one was like do this without getting hit, and I was like, oh god.
I remember those ones.
And I did it, and I was just like, oh, this is cool. And then there was another one, defeat this like thing in 30 seconds. I was like, what the hell? This is like, and I did it, and then it was like defeat multiple enemies in 30 seconds without getting hit, and I was just like.
So the good thing about playing it on easy and having the auto fight, auto dodge, auto everything else on, all I did is jumped into the arena and then finished those side missions.
That's okay, yeah, I can see that.
But hey, play your game how you want to play it.
Yeah. So I was there for like a good...
I had no guilt. I had nothing to prove.
So I was there for like 10-15 minutes, and then I finally did it, and that felt good. So I did those, and then I did the really damn boring... Although that robot was weird... it makes me feel uneasy, man. Those bloody not robot machines. The one that's got the pink bow, the daughter or sister.
Just the machines.
The machine.
The little one. The quote unquote family of machines. Is it?
It was it was quite big. It was the one that was lost in the desert.
Right,
I got the pink bowl from.
Oh, and like escorting her across the desert and like having her ask you a bunch of questions.
Asking
Nines.
Asking 9S. Oof. Asking 9S about how children are made, and he tries to duck the question, and 2B's like, "You're the chatty one," and then it, like pushes the question, just like, "Hey, aren't we nearly there?" And then just as they like, "Oh, hey, I know where I am. I can find my way now. Thank you. By the way, next time we meet, you'll have to tell me, how do you make children?" It's just like, Jesus Christ. But I got a really cool, cute pink bow now, so 2B is forever wearing a pink bow.
Yeah, I got the blue bow pretty early on, and I wore that through most of the game.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah. But, man, like, have you gotten used to the map yet?
Not controlling the map.
I mean, if you look at it, it's just a mess.
Looking at it and navigating where I am and stuff, yes. Controlling it, no.
Once you unlock it at the fast travel points, those are the things that like open up the map a little bit. Like, yeah, when you get used to it, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's like that was one of the things where like not playing it for so long and then going back into it, it was a bit confusing.
Yeah,
like the map was the worst for that bit. But man, like you're really getting there. You're still on your first playthrough.
Yeah, first playthrough. Still exploring. Like I'm trying to like figure out like every little bit here and there.
So you haven't seen ending yet.
No, a lot of it is like interesting me and stuff. You were right. I got the skirt back. I fucked up.
What did you do? Fast travel.
No, I went back to bunker.
Okay.
And then I got yeah. So that was cool. Also, I found something interesting. You know, during cutscenes.
Yeah.
That I thought I would get it back then, because during the cutscene she's always got that on anyway. So I was like, perfect, yes. And then it cut me back out after the Adam Eve fight, and I didn't. I was like, I need it back. I feel horrible.
Wait, so you had it during the cutscene, did you?
Yeah, during the cutscene I did.
Oh, maybe wait, did you have the bow in your hair?
Yeah. Wait, no, I don't think I had the bow in my hair.
So they would be pre-rendered.
They were pre-rendered, yeah.
Okay.
So that was
that is right, because on the PC the game runs at 60 frames like the console one, but like I think the cutscenes are capped at 30 or something weird like that.
Oh, okay.
Or whether they're like 60, but like the gameplay you can have at way higher frame rate on PC. I think that was the fucked up thing.
Right. Okay.
Or one of the messed up things on that version of the game.
So I went back to the bunker and then dropped down, and then there was a giant crater. Oh wait, no, because the crater was just before that. The crater was shit. That was when I went down and had the boss fight with Admead. Turns out the aliens were like dead all along.
Yeah, Nier spoilers, by the way.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, like,
Oops.
you know the like story of. Have you looked at any story of Nier, the original game?
No.
Or like the stuff Drakengard before it?
No, not yet.
Right. Well, keep playing this, and then maybe in a later episode we'll talk about like the events prior to Nier. Yeah. I won't talk to you about any stuff that you figure out or that you find out in this game, but there's some stuff that like would benefit from knowing before this stuff, because like Nier is set in current time. Like the game was out in 2009/10 time, and it was set around now, like with this this curse and all this other shit, or at least like older version of history, sort of thing. But like Automata is set 10,000 plus or
Super
something like
future.
that. Yeah, as you can see by all the ruins and shit.
Yeah.
So we'll maybe next episode we'll go over some Drakengard / Nier spoilers.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
In prep for your hopefully finishing Nier Automata story.
Yeah.
At least play through A, which doesn't resolve much. You have a boss fight and then it ends, but the story reveals and the like twists and stuff come from B playthrough for the others. Yeah.
It's not like a new playthrough though, is it?
No, it's basically like playthrough A is you playing as 2B from start to finish.
Yeah.
And then B is you playing as 9S from start to finish.
Right. Okay.
But what's cool is like you hear on the radio, like, you know, when you did that bullet hell bit at the start.
Yeah.
It's like you're 9S waiting for her, and then you see her having a fight with that like big drill thing, and you go meet up with her.
Right.
And then like you hang out with her for a bit. And it's like whenever you two are separated, like she'll be off doing her thing, which you played through as her, whilst like Nines is doing his thing.
Okay.
And there's a point where you get separated later on where like 2B loses a bunch of time, but you're 9S during that time, and it'll like reveal like, extra bits of the story. And as well as like most scenes that you've played through now, you'll get extra bits because he notices stuff that 2B doesn't. And that's when proper story starts revealing itself.
Okay.
So it's like, yes, you are playing through the game again, but it's from a different perspective and with a fuck ton of extra shit in it. You're not playing...
like Resident Evil 2.
Like, you'll play that attack with the big robot stuff again, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you'll go through the roller coaster conversation again, that sort of stuff.
Oh, actually, no, it's simple. It's like Resi 1, playing as Chris and Jill.
Yeah.
Two different stories, but they play the same, but they intertwine.
And so when it's like Chris is going to say, oh, I'm going to go over here, you go over there, then you'll see that, and then you might rejoin later.
It's just their perspective, but their perspective is different because there's more to it.
It's like because
cool.
you learn about hacking and stuff in 9S's story. So like you hack things, like that boss, that big boss fight.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like he can do that to any enemy. But that reveals a bunch more story stuff. And then the other bits after that, once you finish those two, it goes on to like all new shit.
Okay. I'm interested to see how you do most of the endings, because I've unlocked one. I technically finished my first game, Nier Automata, ending H. I went the wrong way.
Yeah.
I didn't know. It weren't super clear which way to go. And then it was just like the dialogue came up, and it was just, I can't remember what it said, but it was something like 9S and 2B have decided to like leave the battle or whatever. Credits fly through, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What happened?
That was what I had. But whatever, I mean, that's just that's a letter on your save file.
That's 1 out of 26.
Yeah, it's not until after you finish the third part when you unlock chapter select. But that's only so you can like chapter select to the very end of it and choose the other option to get the other endings.
Right, okay. Is that pretty much how most of the endings are? I know there are like other ones, like I know about taking out your like OS chip and rip.
I mean, like some of them are...
Which might be
I'm not sure. I haven't looked
people,
through... I haven't looked through the list of like how to get all the endings and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. That might be worth.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
That'd be cool, because I mean there are 26 endings, one for each letter of the alphabet.
Yeah, I'm assuming some are just like 5-second long whoops.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like taking that thing out or dying on the intro, like the tutorial.
Yeah, that's another one.
But yeah, like you go to chapter select and it shows you the chapters and where they branch off to, so you can see like the endings.
That's cool.
So you can like go on that chapter and then like try and figure out a different path and like go on it, sort of thing. And then you can choose to start at whatever point, and all your items and mission and level
Stuff
and all that other
stay,
stuff carry over. The only things that don't is like, well, story progress. So you can start from the very beginning and just work your way through it again, which is kind of cool. All your side missions, it says like how many side missions are on that chapter.
Right.
So like you can see which ones they are. Like you load up that chapter and then you'll see the dots on the map. So you can like go and get the ones you missed, sort of thing. So I don't know whether that means you can go from the beginning and then like have all the side missions available, or whether they're already like ticked off, kind of thing.
Right, okay.
I don't know whether you can do that, but
be a good way to level up anyway.
Yeah.
Become OP and then...
Yeah.
Does like your new game scale with you, so you're not like OP? Because it's like...
No, you destroy the dudes at the start. That first boss was really easy.
Well, when you play as like 9S.
I mean, if you go to the very beginning and play as 2B again, and you do that like first little bit.
What about when you play as 9S? Is everything scaled as you?
9S has all the same items and
so I'll be
level
OP.
and shit. Whatever you finish the game
you
start a level as 9S.
Perfect.
So you got nothing to worry about there. And then whoever you switch back to, like whatever, you got all your shit.
It took
the only thing different is like his main sword. I think his equipment is different.
It took a while, but I'm super used to the combat now, which is cool. I'm dodging like perfectly, like.
So you'll probably be fine when we play Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, is it quite similar?
I mean, I'm not sure whether the dodging window is different.
Right.
But like
the same basic mechanics,
dodging and attacking. I mean, it's a platinum game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a platinum game that has like swords. So like DMC or something. Maybe you'll probably be okay.
But I am super enjoying it. Can't wait to play more.
Yeah. We got to record Metal Gear Solid 3 and then 4 and then Rising. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I need to play Rising.
We should record Rising on your first playthrough. So.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Yeah. But other than that, that's pretty much what I've been playing.
Cool.
I've been watching a bunch of anime.
Yeah.
I'm up to date now with My Hero Academia. God damn it, every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All 60 episodes. I bought a Crunchyroll subscription because I was just like, I'm just going to spend this month watching a ton of anime.
That's not like a egregious amount either, is it? 60 episodes, pretty good.
No, I started at 30, to be fair. Yeah.
Okay.
But
that's still like a decent amount.
Yeah, and I started Darling in the Franxx, and that's real good as well. Like, anime's awesome. It feels so good to just like binge watch shit. It feels good. Yeah. So I highly recommend those two, especially like My Hero. That's like everyone loves that. You need to start that, but you need watch.
I've heard that. We'll finish Dragon Ball.
Yeah, finish Dragon Ball, which is gonna take like 10 years because there's so much of it.
Super's still ongoing, right?
No, Super's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just the movie now.
Okay. Out. Resurrection F.
No, the movie. That's an old one. Broly.
Oh, okay. Is that set after Super? Then?
After Super, yeah.
Okay.
So that's in the cinema soon, next month, I think.
Oh wow.
Oh, this month. Holy shit. Yeah.
It's been almost a year since I started watching Dragon Ball.
To be fair, the final chapters took a while to get hold of, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I'd started watching it just before it was released over here.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah.
Only like 12 episodes maybe or so. And then they started coming out, so I bought those. I was watching it online otherwise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, in terms of like episode 1 of Dragon Ball Z Kai, like it was about a year ago.
That's nuts.
Which is cool.
It's cool, yeah. That's nuts. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing over these last couple of weeks.
Cool. I think I'm going to try and knuckle down on some Game of the Year stuff.
Yeah.
sort out some of the lists. Music is the one that I'm most worried about because there's so many of it, or so many I put on the list, and it takes a long time to listen to the soundtracks.
Yeah.
Because like music is there's a lot of music, but like the other ones I should be able to cut down pretty quick. So I'll may be able to go through that next episode. Obviously, Kingdom Hearts coming up. Resident Evil 2 is coming up. They're out after the next episode, so we won't talk about them then.
But the episode after, you can imagine that's all we'll be talking about.
That's going to be awesome.
Yep.
I think, well, look, today's the 8th.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look. 8th. 22nd is when the next episode will be up, which means Resi is out that
just
Friday.
Before, yeah.
And then it'll give me a good week to play non-stop Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
Which is kind of what is going to happen.
Yeah.
So I'll have to talk about that as vaguely as possible, because if I finish it, then I'm not going to be able to talk to Darian about it. I know Sean wants to...
we'll see what we do for that. It might actually be more beneficial for that week, because you guys are going to want to talk about it.
If I have Sean and Kieran.
If you have Sean and Kiki, yeah, and then if you just edit it and put it up.
I mean, we can just do a separate episode talking about the story in total, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I've always wanted to do with Kingdom Hearts, like have like the series and like have Dan go through it or something and do whatever. But if we just have a giant spoiler cast of 3 and the story as a whole, that would be kind of fun to do with Sean and I mean, you can edit, it's fine.
No, that's like the worst idea.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. That's
we'll sort that. That's the stage. It's a month.
So, but that'll be separate to the A Round of Games for that fortnight, I think.
Yeah,
it's probably the best way to do it, really.
I'll be just doing what I'm doing, editing a bunch, streaming a bunch. Yep,
doing more Zelda.
Yep.
You did a little bit of that, but
I only played it for like half hour to an hour.
Did you make progress in terms of story stuff?
No, but I did like check out. Can't remember the name of the village.
Some motion controlled shrines.
Well, no, it was only the one. I did like a village, and I went in like all the shops and stuff. And as much as like that's not a big thing, that was quite a time sink. Just like talking to everyone. I can't remember the name of the village.
Where is it?
Just after I left Kakariko to go do my next thing. It was like a village on the way to it.
Was it all the way on the east side?
Yes.
One with the little windmill?
Yes.
Yeah, have you got the quest to buy a house?
Not yet, no, but
because that's in that village.
Right, I thought so. I think that's...
That Hateno village?
I think so. That sounds... Yeah.
That's the one where the frame rate gets super shitty on the Wii U. That's one of the villages.
That's pretty much where I stopped on the Wii U then, thinking about it. Cause,
I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah, it is, because the shrine just outside was the one where...
The evil one that takes a heart from you.
No, the actual shrine.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
Yeah, I know that one. That one's a piece of
that
shit.
Dude.
No, this is exactly where I stopped playing on Wii U, because the actual shrine was the motion control one. And on the Wii U, at least my Wii U gamepad, it weren't playing ball. It was literally the worst thing ever. There's no calibration. It was just dumb. And then I found out that I also can't do that shrine on a wired controller, so I'll have to use the Joy-Con.
Yeah, it doesn't have gyro and it does the wired one.
But gyro on the Joy-Con will work.
I just have them next to you and then pick those up whenever you need to gyro shit, I guess.
As long as it works, then yeah, fine.
I gave Dan Breath of the Wild for Wii U for Christmas.
Sweet.
Hopefully his Wii U still works.
Does he have a Wii U?
Yeah, he's got the white one, hasn't he? Rip.
Fuck my life.
But I mean, he should be fine. Like, those of updates and stuff, he doesn't need to get the DLC straight away.
No.
He's got a giant memory stick plugged into the back of it anyway, so he's fine like that. Just have to update it and stuff. But yeah, he needs to check that out. He's currently playing Spiderman at the moment. He bought the DLC, as did Sean from the sale. That was down to a tenner. So
cool. So I love that as well.
They grabbed that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, yeah, you got it. Did you get it for Christmas?
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, so he's been playing through that. I don't think he's finished Red Dead, but like that and Spider-Man are quite different. So he should be alright.
Yeah, like myself.
He's playing that. He's enjoying it. He seems to be sending pictures and talking about it on
That's cool. Yeah,
on Discord and stuff. him keeps sending those pictures on, was it Thursday night? It is the reason why I watched Spider-Man Homecoming. I was sitting there and I was like, man, I really want to do something with Spider-Man. So I watched Homecoming, and God, that film is so good.
Yeah, Homecoming is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mentioned to Sam before we started the podcast, as soon as I finish Nier, which will hopefully be within this next week now, I'm going to maybe look into starting God of War and Persona 5. Those are the two I have my eye on and wanted to play. Streaming wise, I will be starting either Pokemon Let's Go or Dark Souls. I haven't decided which one yet, but I'll be starting one of those two.
Yeah, you recording Pokemon separate, is it?
Yeah, I'd probably like leave it a little bit, so I'm not playing like the same game.
Okay.
But yeah, at some point in the future I will.
I'd love to see you record that, so if you wanted to play Dark Souls, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, which Dark Souls?
The first one. Why?
That was one of the ones on Sean's list.
Wait, was it?
But if you stream it, I guess that's...
Oh, no, I'm streaming it, yeah. I'm streaming it,
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's going to be multiple ways for you to... for people to see these games mentioned.
I'm more than fine like replaying games if they're in different contexts.
Plus, it wouldn't be you playing it otherwise, so...
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, this should be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright. Well, new games coming up on YouTube fairly soon.
Yep.
Finishing up... was it Mario Party 3 and...
4 is starting this week.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
That's finished. That was yesterday. Yeah,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Both of those. Oh no, I mean the final episodes of them were up.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Having them wrapped up, which doesn't really mean anything because it's starting the next game in the series pretty much straight away.
Yeah, for both actually, but
yeah, me and Sean have a new series starting soon. I need to finish up a little bit more. I bought a PlayStation Classic.
Yes, you did.
For some reason. And the price went down to like 50 quid. It was like 80, so that wasn't too bad. So me and Sean have we started going through those, checking them out, basically like what me and Darian did with the NES classics. And I thought, well, I say it in the first episode, but between doing the NES ones and the SNES ones, I thought it'd be nice for me and Sean to check out the ones that are on the PlayStation Classic. Some good, some Rainbow Six. So yeah, we'll check those out and have those up. Maybe by the time you hear this, I'm not sure what's the plan for Monday or this week or what, but
we'll sort that
between
out.
now and the next podcast, there'll be at least one or two of those up.
Yep.
So yeah, look forward to those.
Fancy Friends is going strong. Sonic Team is going strong. So they'll be like quite often. Mario Party as well now.
Did we say this podcast we would talk about the new series? Or was
we can talk about that. It won't be up like within the next week, but maybe
before the
maybe
next
the week
episode,
after. Probably, I'd
Which
say.
one?
So.
So what are you putting up?
I'll probably start
The first episode of
Ori
in the Blind Forest is part of a new series.
Yes, new series called Creme de la Game.
Okay,
I
you're
hate
super
Sean.
worried about saying that.
I still look. I like the name. I just can't say it.
Okay, yeah.
So,
It's is it? Do we actually say on the first episode how many we're doing?
No,
because we've changed that since.
Luckily, yes. We just say some of our. I think we probably did like say a number, and that's changed.
Oh, so it's the same group as Fun Fantasy or like whatever.
Yep.
Me, Darian, Sean, Dan, and Kiki. We've got our lists of like, this is like one of the best. Oh, I think this is one of the best games of all time. I want to hang out with my buds and play through it.
Yeah, that's the premise of it.
So even though Ori is on both mine and Sean's lists of not necessarily top 10, but like, this is one of my favourite games ever.
Yeah.
Sean's playing through it. Because we originally had 5, and I had a 5, and then Sean took Ori from me. So we've increased that to 10 now, so we understand that that's 50 games. And we understand that some of them...
Do you?
We understand that some of them may be extremely long, so buckle up.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have a lot of episodes of certain games.
I've always said, like, at some point, don't know when that is, but at some point, Xandiarr on YouTube at least, I want it to be like daily content. And if it's even more than that in the future, I'm not talking anytime soon, obviously, because it's not as simple as that, but even in the future, even if it's like more than one daily, then that's like content, and I'm happy to put that out, especially for maybe one or two of the games that are on our list.
What?
I don't know, something to do with like fucking witches somewhere, and 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that I've got like 11 or 12 games.
We settled at 10.
I mean, technically, like my 10 games at the moment is more like 15, but that's because like you need. We're going to need to play Shenmue 2.
Sam is very close to being banned from Creme de la Game. It started at 5, now it's at 10, now it's at 12.
So
no, I understand.
I'm going to ask Sean if he wants to do Witcher so I can slip like something else in its place, you know?
Okay.
That sort of thing.
Okay. Well, we'll have our lists. It's not going to be like numbered, although... Actually, no, scrap the idea. I was going to say we'll probably leave our like favourite of all time to last, but probably...
But that's only so it gives us time to record Metal Gear Solid 3.
To last?
Yeah, it's going to be a while, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why I said it. I was like, yeah, maybe not last. Then, in general, the games aren't going to be like in order of anything. It's just going to be...
My games are Journey, because that's like an hour and a half. What other games are really short?
Jetpack Joyride.
Jetpack Joyride is one of my favourite games of all time.
Yep.
Pokemon Go.
Yep.
I don't know how you would record that.
Flappy Bird, one run.
No.
Just one run.
I can't think of any short games.
Yeah, why you... Like, what games are really short? Shovel Knight? It wasn't super short, but it was shortish. Oh, wait, it's the original games, like Super Mario Bros. They're short. That's like...
Yeah,
an hour.
That game sucks.
It doesn't suck. You just got to get good.
I don't want to get good.
I'm saying that to myself. I got
a Mario game on my list. I'm okay.
All right.
You know, doesn't matter.
I'm gonna put like all the 3D ones.
No,
except
one of
the
those
2.
Is mine. Except the one that's on my list. Apparently,
yeah. That's going to be an interesting discussion as well. You guys will see.
So yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest will go up at some point soon, and we've started on a series from me as well, so that'll go up at some point. And
may as well throw this out there, because at some point very, very, very soon, you guys will be seeing an episode of Overcooked. Overcooked is a great series. It's a great game. We've had a lot of fun playing that.
Have you edited any of that yet?
I haven't. No, not yet.
You need to make sure we don't clip. I'm not sure how much audio is actually recorded. We may have got too loud.
Oh god, that's a good point. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. That was so much fun.
If it clips, it clips.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the last thing I want to tease is because recently, like over Christmas time, I fully finished pre-production for a pilot for something very exciting, but I'm not going to talk about for a very long time. But I'm hoping February to start recording it. So I'm not going to give it a benchmark for when it's going to like maybe come out or hear anything about it. I'm just saying there's something in the works and pre-production is finished and I'm excited. At least for the pilot anyway. I'm really excited. It's a big idea, but if it comes out the way I think it'll come out in my head, it'll be really fun and really cool. But also a lot of work and a lot of time. But that's fine. Well,
there you have it. Another podcast, another nothing ending from Darian.
It's not a nothing, it's an everything.
That was zero information.
in like
a whole lot of nothingness.
By this time next year, you'll all listen back to this because you love our podcast so much. This specific one you want to listen to again, and you're like, oh, I knew what he was talking about. It's this thing. Oh, that's what he was talking about all that time ago. Whoa.
Yep. So if you do love us so much, smash that like button, hit the little notification in the corner for, the bell thingy-majiggy.
Don't forget
if you're listening to us on YouTube, that is.
Yeah.
And but you can listen to this in a plethora of places, as you may or may not know. And if you want to let anybody else know who's into video games or anime or comics or something, didn't really talk about much comics. I've got a gigantic backlog of stuff to read, and I've been
comics.
sort of neglecting it a little bit to like try and get through a bunch of other stuff. But with Captain Marvel coming up and whatever, I need to knuckle down on some of the films and things. I think I might do what I did last year for Infinity War and watch like all of them again. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, if you know anybody who likes that sort of stuff, give them a shout and head on over to aroundof.games and they can check out our previous episodes and this one and learn about what sort of stuff we're getting up to.
Exactly. And if you guys would like to, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Xandiarr, and on Twitter @XandiarrXDR.
I'm at Axlums. If you just Google either of those, you'll come up with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
actually, which is kind of cool. Google's a good place.
If you want to follow us on YouTube as well, just search Xandiarr. It'll come up.
Yeah, I'm not going to read off that URL again.
Yeah, we don't have enough subs to like have a custom URL.
Yeah, if you want to help us out so we can actually read that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Please sub. I want a custom URL.
Yeah,
it's too long.
Imagine getting that on like an email signature.
Well, it's on my when I stream, I have a command which is like !social. And when I enter that in, it'll come up and it'll.
Does it have a hyperlink or is it just like the whole
hyperlink?
Whole name? I mean, is it the whole URL?
Oh, whole URL, yeah. Which is great because like Twitter's perfect. It's like twitter.com/XandiarrXDR. That's fine. The YouTube is like www.youtube.com/watch / I can't remember. Yeah, something like that.
Equals.
And then it's just like a massive link, and I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah. Gonna get that tattooed.
Yep. Never forget your roots.
Yeah, your original YouTube URL.
Oh, Jesus.
YouTube URL.
God damn it.
Thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks for much more video game chatter and Kingdom Hearts hype.
Yeah, you'll be like, I don't know how I'm going to contain you in 2 weeks. Because it'll be less than 2 weeks until the next one.
It will be exactly 1 week away.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I did math right then. Oh, God. I have to deal with you.
Yeah, you'll be alright. Kieran, you got to watch out for.
That's true.
He's the one countdowning on.
And Sean.
Sean might be okay.
No, you'll all be nuts.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, Resi 2, guys. See you in 2 weeks.